our spirit? What is it? Where does it go? Are we able to see them using our mind's eye? If so, just what can spirit teach us? Welcome to School Through Spirit. Host DeEtte Renee is a certified psychic medium and master teacher of psychic and mediumship development through LWISSD. DeEtte was born knowing spirit and now is here to help you better understand the spirit world. And now your host, DeEtte Renee.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday morning. This is DeEtte here on School Through Spirit with the Edge Network. I've got a mess. Oh my God, guys, I've got a mess. I'm coming in to enlighten everybody with words from Spirit. And the first one is to clean up your messes. Actually, the reason why everything is kind of a disaster is because I have been gone away all weekend. It has been the most magical time of my life. It's kind of been like the Disney World of the Paracon. I did a quick live yesterday and my sentiments are so deep and so magical. Good morning, Tim. And how amazing this experience is of meeting new people, making friends, deepening the relationships you already have, and just awe-inspiring and lifting and being magical. I can't even express it. I think I'm going to be reeling for weeks on this. And I know not everybody feels the same way as I do, but to me, holy cow, fantastic. I also wanted to make a quick announcement. As you guys, maybe you don't know, I don't know if you know who Chris Fleming is. Chris Fleming is this amazing psychic medium, public figure, TV show sensation, but above and beyond all of that, he's just an amazing friend and an amazing human being. Literally top notch, one of the best you'll ever find. And Chris has been diagnosed with cancer and leukemia. And all in the last less than 2 weeks, or about 2 weeks. And it is, it's devastating to the community. And as anybody knows, people in this community, psychic mediums don't get paychecks unless we work. There is no insurance for us unless we really pay out the tush, and then it doesn't really cover anything. And if he can't work and his TV shows have been canceled not because he sucks, Discovery made a decision that they were forced to make across the board, and many shows were canceled. So his being one of them. So this man does not have a paycheck coming in. So we are doing all that we can to raise money for him. He does have a GoFundMe. I will put in the comments during break time so that everybody can see that. He does have Venmo. He has all this wonderful stuff. We are having auctions. Bless the paranormal community in a very short notice of about a 5-day idea to creation to production of it. We did a quick auction and made like $18,000 for him in an hour on Saturday evening, in 1 hour. I was blessed while I was there to meet the cast of Expedition Bigfoot. Amazing humans. Oh my gosh. Amazing. And love the fact that I can call them my friends now. And Russ Ackard had gifted me one set of his books that he has written. It is Bigfoot and the Tripwire Bitterroot series. There's one more book that he's in the creation of making, but 2 of them have been out. So he gifted these to me. Okay. And there was a funny story because hey, you made it, Lee. He gave me one set. We sat across from each other for 3 days, essentially. And he gifted me one set. This is a fiction of Bigfoot. If anybody doesn't know what Expedition Bigfoot is, it is literally the quest to find the scientific aspect of Bigfoot, which is awesome. So he gifted me one set. Well, he told his best friend Jeff that was there with him to make sure I got a set. Guess who has a second set? And we both laughed because it showed up and I didn't know and he didn't know. And because in the whirlwind of it all, he did not realize I had gotten a second set. So we both laughed. So my set is the not signed copy. I wanted to make sure. I'm keeping the not signed copy because I get to keep it as a friend. However, there is a signed copy. See his signature? That's Russ's signature. The signed copy. The next auction for Chris Fleming, you will find these two books, signed copy from Russ Acord in the auction. I'm going to keep promoting it because I can't. He told me to give these away to somebody that I thought could really need them, want them, or use them. And I can't imagine a better place than the auction for them. So if you want a copy, they're going to go as a set. They're going to go as a set all wrapped up with a ribbon. You're going to find these at the next auction. I'm not sure if that'll be at Glen Beulah or if that'll be at the pop-up event in a little over a month at Chris Fleming's pop-up event. Obviously, Chris will not be there, but I will be there on Friday to just shake hands and say hi and to help in any way I can. And hopefully that's where they'll have the next auction, but these books will definitely be at Chris Fleming's event. So I'm going to keep bringing this up just so you know. I'm also going to be making a couple of boxes, School Through Spirit boxes with a bunch of tarot or oracle decks in them. I'm also going to put the Evernear book from Tim Bear in one book in each of those baskets. Those will be getting auctioned off again for Chris Fleming to raise money. So there you go. And I will make sure I show everybody the baskets when I get those made up. Bingo. There you go. And by the way, I haven't read the books, but I have been told by a lot of people those books are amazing. Amazing. I love it. They're going to be at the Glen Beulah Great Event Paragon. Good morning, Adrian. I'll meet them there. Oh, Bigfoot's going to be there too. Oh my God. You know what? Tell Russ I said hi. Because again, they're rockstar awesome. I'm going to be on a cruise. And I love the fact that I'm going to be on this cruise, but I'm like, I'm missing this Paracon. That's amazing. So today's Oracle deck we are featuring came to me this way. It is a self-produced or it's written by, totally messing this up. It is written by a gentleman, Siddharan Holman, Dr. Siddharan Holman. There's a picture of him. He created the deck. So it is self-published. So this is how it comes. And it comes with some anointed oils. And so this is what we're going to be featuring today. I love it when people send me stuff to feature. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's why I'm always saying, guys, send me your merchandise. Send me your cards. Send me your books. I have all the happiness of bringing this on and saying, let me represent you and show everybody how fabulous you are and what you have created and bringing that to the world. And then, as you know, I do take this stuff and I do make baskets with it and I do send them to auctions. I send them to auction. I won't lie. Some things get gifted when people really ask for them. But for the most part, I send these to auctions to raise money for good causes. So it's just kind of taking that and bringing it back out to the world to see. A little bit about the edge. Here is 4 copies. 4. These years are out. There you go, guys. The Edge magazine, which is what this station is represented by. And just so the world knows, where can you find me this week? We're going to talk about it now since Adrian is maybe still there. He might have just popped in to say hi and goodbye. Adrian is the creator of Tribe 3 Productions out of the greater Chicago area. And we are going to be found in I want to say a Rosemont Park, because I'm not sure if it's the Rosemont Park, in Rosemont, Illinois, which is just outside of Chicago, this Saturday evening at 6 o'clock on Amazingness, amazingness, amazingness. We're showing up. We will have myself will be there. Adrian will be there. Um, a lot of the tribe, 3 members will be there. We are bringing in some of the cosplayer women that are phenomenal cosplays will be there to have picture ops with them. I will be there. We look forward to, yes, thank you, Adrian. Larry Eisler will be there. He is going to be bringing his camera, and we are going to be doing some shoots of interviews with people. We are going to be, I hope I'm getting all this right. I will, if I'm wrong, they will correct me later, and, and we will re-announce it. And I will be doing 1 card readings, not just a psychic reading, guys, because I want to get as many as I possibly can. And cards are easier than anything else to fast. They go boom, boom, boom. So we're going to be doing the 1 card readings for people from myself. You can be able to see us either in front of Adobe Gillis for part of this. Adobe Gillis is a sponsor of us and the Days of the Dead. So we're going to be doing in front of Adobe Gillis. And just a little FY, and you did not hear this from me. Earlier in the evening, sometime before 6, if you're at Adobe Gillis and you're having a meal, just saying, you might have a chance to be in and or interviewed, or just your beautiful face filmed to be in the promotion we're doing from. It's just a little birdie here, So go into Adobe Gillis, get an amazing meal. Tell them I said hi. Tell them that, hey, we're here. We're supporting them because we are so grateful that they're supporting us. And we're going to rock it. You'll be able to see our banners in front of Adobe Gillis, and then find us throughout the park for maybe an extra little surprise too. Tomorrow night, myself and Adrian will be going live tomorrow night. I believe it's at 8:00 p.m. If I'm wrong, oh my gosh, I might be, who knows, to put out there that, it's going to be Adrian's first live, because he has joined Adrian and Tribe 3 Productions have joined the Edge Network, and him and I are going to go live for the first time to talk about things that are coming up and the amazingness. And we're going to let you join in on one of our magical discussions that me and Adrian love to have, because Adrian and I always have our meetings at like 9:00 at night, because it's the only time either one of us can fit them in. But we're going to let you be part of those meetings and bring it to you. So there you go, guys. I hope I have filled you all in on everything. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you want a little bit more birdie information, send me a DM. I know birdies. I can tell you the birdie stuff. So birdie revelations, that's what we're going to call it. Birdie revelations. I don't know. Sounds like a stupid name. Maybe we'll have to find a new one. Anyway, so let's do this. So here are the pages we're talking about today. And if I might even add in what his post was for today, because I will tell you what, it was mind-blowing. And it was just a confirmation. If anybody knows who Neil Diamond Walsh is, and if you're watching this, you should by now, because I talk about him all the time. You can get a daily Monday through Friday email to you with just some inspiration. And it always blows my mind too, but today's like, holy crap, right over the top. So today is in relationship with God and your fellow man. Stop thinking of yourselves as separate. Only then can the true power that comes from the inner strength of unity be yours, both as a society and as an individual. Yet remember this, power comes from inner strength. Inner strength does not come from raw power. In this, most of the world has it backward. Power without inner strength is an illusion. Inner strength without unity is a lie. Holy crap. You know what? Guys, remember how I sit there, and I will tell you, it blows me away how I picked this last week, and I literally just opened up the book. Good morning, Keith. And I throw a bookmark in it and I call it a day. This has been a representation. It's a coming through of everything that I have been working with and bringing out in myself over months since last December. And it's in awe. I'm in awe because This is literally today's inspiration from Neil. That truth lies within you, as does all the power you will ever need to change the direction of your life and the course of human history. Can you imagine that? All the power we'll ever need to change your life and the course of human history, and you may tap that power whenever you wish. Today, if you choose, indeed, you tap in it just now in sending yourself this message. Now, I don't know how much closer these can come together. I don't know how much closer these can come together. And I know everybody's going, well, yep, I've heard about that inner strength, blah, 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 blah. And I know everybody's going, blah, 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 because that's what we do. But when we're looking at this, when we're looking at what this truly does mean, we are told that from a young age. We can do whatever we want. We can create whatever. We're told this. Okay, we're I don't know many parents out there that have not told our children, you can be whatever you want to be when you grow up. You make the decisions. But at the same time, we are also told that we are limited based on our status or stature in life. We're told that we're only as good as the next guy. We're told that, you know what, you can become president, but really probably not, because there's only one in how many men that get to do that every 4 years, and that guy usually does it for 8. I got the cat agreeing with me. Good morning, Chippy. See, he just said good morning. We're told all these things. And the difference between the person that does that and the person that believes it or wants to do it comes from in here. It comes from this inside part of you. Okay, it truly does. Now I am going to use a situation, and it's just one kind of you see on things, but I'm going to go to the military. I'm going to go to the military, and I don't know how they train today. I really don't. But let's go back quite a few years ago. Okay. And I'm going to go back to a man I know and a man I used to call my brother. And I can remember him before he went to the Army. And he was an amazing man. He was an amazing kid. He was an amazing man. He was a man that his word was his bond, and his inner strength was stronger and more, just more resilient than anybody I knew. More resilient. And his kindness really, really probably started me on this journey before I knew this journey. And he went to the military. And he went through his training, he went through his training, and thank you, Lee. And it was amazing. It was amazing because he went through, whatever, a boot camp, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 16, whatever. I can't remember for the life of me. And I can remember them beefing up his body a little bit. This man, he almost didn't make it into the military because on examination, his pecs went more in than out. And I can remember how basic camp, basic training got those pecs to go out. I can remember his muscles. I can remember they transformed his body to become what it was going to be. But they didn't transfer in here. They didn't transform in here. Okay. They gave him an outward strength. They gave him this ability to be able to physically do whatever he needed to do. Okay. He got stationed in Germany, and he got off the plane, and he was asked to be a Green Beret. And this is like really at the last of the Green Berets, like special forces, whatever it is. And I went over there to see him. And I remember one day, and he was telling me the training was grueling. He wouldn't tell me everything about it, but he was telling me how the training was grueling. And I was like, okay, I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. And I went to see him on base one day. And I was so excited because I got there. I was going to get to see him. I was just wanted to run up and get a hug. And they were in a day of training. And he had to stand at, it was at ease position, at ease. And I waited, which felt like forever until I finally gave up because he just wasn't coming out of this. And I went and left. And my brother called me hours later. Hours. I mean, we're talking hours. And he had to stay in that position for like 6 or 10 hours. Just stand there. And I'm like, what good was that? And he says, it changes the inner man. The training he was under wasn't just about the physique. It was about training him and teaching him what he had inside of him, what he could bring forth if he just reached in, what he could create. They were training him to survive in any situation because it was in him to be able to do that. His whole life, he had believed you could only do so much. And this extra training taught him he needed to go within, what he could pull. Now, I know all of us cannot jump on special forces training because, my God, I would be the first person to crack. But what I think it does show us is that any person can reach within. Anybody can go in here and go, what more can I do? And when you find out there is nothing you cannot do, and I'm not talking about the speech your parents gave you. I'm not talking about the speeches you hear in society. I am talking about everything, every thought, every crazy fantasy, everything. When you look at the babes, the children, and you're in awe of their imaginations and their playtime and how phenomenal that is to watch. And you give them the encouragement to do that. There's nothing they can't do. There is nothing that cannot happen. I've had so many people around me lately that are awe-inspiring to me. I have the dearest of friend of mine, the dearest of friend. And I'm not going to say her name and I'm not going to say her whole situation. But 4 months ago, she became what she called as homeless. Now, it's not that she was sleeping in her car on the street, but she was displaced. And not because she wanted to, and not because she financially couldn't take care of herself, but she was displaced out of choices to make her life better. And she moved someplace she didn't want to move. And on that day, she vowed she was not going to be there. And she gave herself a deadline. And we're not talking about years. She gave herself so many weeks to change everything. In that time, she got a $20,000 raise a year. Well, first she sold the vehicle she loved to pay off a bunch of stuff and to buy another one in cash. And it was a used, but like a $10,000 car, $20,000 car, whatever it was. She paid off a bunch of stuff, and you would think that was like, oh my gosh, amazing. But no, we manifested for her because she goes, one day we're together, she goes, I just need like an extra $20,000 a year. And we went, we're going to put that in play. And our tribe got together and did a small prayer, and we went, Sarah's going to start getting $20,000 extra a year. And we didn't doubt it. By the end of the week, she had that raise. She had a beautiful raise. Because it came with a position that she also wanted, that she started manifesting a long time before. Then she started looking for a house without any money for a down payment. And within 4 months, she bought her house with the full down payment and closing costs within 4 months. 5 days prior, last Monday, her and I were talking, and that car that she had bought was really starting to have some issues. And she goes, I need a new car. I've got to make this happen. And she told me the type of car she wanted. And I thought, I don't know how you're going to make that happen, but go, girl, go. And Saturday, it was either Friday or Saturday, she picked that car up, because my days are all messed up right now. But she picked the car up. Nobody could tell her she could not manifest this stuff. Nobody, and if somebody tried to tell her, you can't, there's no way you can do that, she went, not listening to you. She found the strength in here. She found the knowing in here. She knows who she is. And she went, I'm powerful, and there's nothing, I can move mountains. And she did what most of us take years to do to save up money for. She did it in 4 short months. And the money didn't just come from a paycheck. The money came from everywhere. She wasn't even all that it was showing up. There was no doubt in her mind that it wasn't going to happen. And it did. Now that's just a life situation. That is just normal everyday life, buying cars and buying vehicles and buying houses, cars, vehicles. Yeah, that's almost the same thing, right? And I watched her going, wow. And it came to this weekend. I was at this amazing convention, this amazing place. It's magical. This convention is just magical, and it saddens me that there won't be another one up where we're at. It's done. But it was magical because amazingness happened around me all over, proven to me of who I was and who I am. People that I thought were just close acquaintances that may have looked at me as, oh, it's just, yeah, we'll just say hi, blah, blah, blah. But no, we're your friends. These are people that most people think are untouchable. And they went, let's connect. I don't ever want to lose you. Phenomenal. I heard people say, gosh, this is what I really want, but I'm too old. And I looked at them and I said, no, I don't ever want to hear those words, because I never want to think I'm too old. And then I looked at him and I said, I'm older than you, and I'm making this happen because I'm not too old. I started to see an inner strength in here. And it's been what I've been working on. What this book is talking about, what Neil's message today is talking about. It's a belief in you, belief in here, that anything you have a desire for, you can make happen. There is nothing you cannot overcome or do if you make the decision to do it. There's nothing that's just, holy cow, that's a fantasy. That's an illusion. There is no illusions. There is no fantasies. There is no anything. Your life is yours. One person can make a difference because one person changes the world. One person that says, I can do this. I can make it happen. Which means that you can do this. So today and this week, I want you to do what I had to do a few days ago. An amazing person sat next to me, and if he ever watches this, he'll know exactly who he is, who I look up to, and he is so intelligent. I actually look at him and go, I can't imagine ever meeting your intelligence on a playing field that is leveled. And he looked at me and he says, but we find one that we meet on. And I also looked at him because he was on my radio show, the old one. And I went, I am sorry for all the dumb questions. And he went, your questions are amazing. I love your dumb questions, because your dumb questions got to the truth of what really needed to come out, not the "have you ever met the devil" questions that he always gets asked. So he asked me a question this weekend. We sat down, had an amazing conversation about Star Wars and the meaning for both of us behind it, and how we've seen it, and so many other things. Turn that down, please. And he said, "DeEtte, what is your goal? What's your goal?" And I had to stop for a moment and go, oh, that's hard, because I didn't want to admit what my goal was. I didn't want to bring it up. I know what I wanted, but I never put words to it, because in my mind, that goal was a fantasy. It was preposterous. It was egotistical. And he went, "Yeah, what is your goal?" And I went, "Sir," I actually used his name. And if you can picture the scene of him and I sitting at a booth with nothing but noise, loudness, laughter, casino machines, all of it. And the world was very quiet. And I went, "Sir, I'm going to voice this probably for the first time. And it probably sounds egotistical, and it probably says all that, but I think I need to get this out of me. I need to stop holding on to this." And I told it to him. And he looked at me and he just smiled. And I said, "I know you will be the first person to tell me if it's just whatever." And he looked at me and goes, "No, I can see you doing all that because you're the person that can do it all. And it comes from here." And there was nothing egotistical about it. And it took it because I was finally honest with myself, what I wanted. I was honest. I didn't hold it in here. I put it out. Boom, here it was. And it was freeing, and it was uplifting, and it was something I went, this can happen. This is going to happen. This is happening. And later on that evening, into the wee early mornings of, not the wee early, about 1 o'clock in the morning. Anybody that knows me knows I don't stay out that late. And I was out later than that, not drinking because I don't do well at that. But I went to say goodbye to another dear friend who had literally gave me the what for a few nights prior to that. Because he's amazing, this guy, and he does not he does not go around telling everybody that he's a psychic or that he has abilities. But he does. And he foreseen some things for me. And because this guy says that you just accept it. And I know how amazing he is, so I did. I didn't know what he was talking about. I still don't know the exact details, but that's okay. And then a little while later, he went, "What? I can feel you got issues. What's your issues? You need to get over those issues." And I said, "I feel like I'm hiding." He goes, "Well, that's done. That's done. I said, I got some work to done." He goes, "You better high speed it up and get it done fast because you got some stuff coming. Get it done with, get over and stop hiding." "Okay then, sir. Okay." In the second conversation the night before I left, I quit hiding from the one place I was, and that was myself. And I allowed my inner self to come out. I allowed my inner strength to come out. And I finally understood what this meant. Because I was still living in the world of, this was an illusion. I want to do things, but I don't know if I can. So I'm going to ask all of you guys to take a moment this week to think about what your goal is in life. What is the ultimate thing you want to do? Not, if it's to buy the first car ever and that's it, oh, fantastic. If it is to move mountains, equally as fantastic. Whatever that goal is, be honest with it. Make it detailed. Allow your fantasy to come in. I want it to be that thing that is down in here that you have never dared to speak of. And I want you to bring it up and through your heart center and through your throat chakra. And I want it to go over your lips. And I want you to speak it. And I want your ears to hear it. And I want you to know it and believe it and know it's possible. And I want you to rock that every day and allow it to build strength within you, knowing that you are embracing what it is that you truly want in life. Go get it. It's not going to take you weeks or years. It's right around the corner. Offers are going to happen. Things are going to be put on your plate. Houses will come. It's all going to magically happen because you've done it in here. So with that being said, guys, we're going to take a few minute break and we're going to come back with our 5-card stud. This is DeEtte here on School Through Spirit with the Edge Network. See you in a few.
Are you ready to dive into a world of exploration, enlightenment, and higher consciousness? The Edge Magazine media platform is your ultimate one-stop shop for all things curious. We're a vibrant community of seekers and teachers passionate about sharing our gifts and abilities to help the collective explore, develop, and understand our journey towards higher consciousness. Our website, edgemagazine.net, receives over 10,000 views each month, boasting unique articles, enlightening forecasts, and insightful book reviews. Over 15,000 copies of the Edge Magazine are printed every other month and distributed to over 400 locations across the Midwest. Experience a world of opportunities with the Edge Magazine. Unleash exposure through enticing print and online ads, Edge Partner Directory membership, and community calendar listings. Share your experience in radio and multimedia interviews, connecting with our diverse community, and join our vibrant events. Connect with like-minded individuals and share your gifts here, there, and everywhere. Do you or someone in your family suffer from nightmares? Is your home cluttered and you can't seem to clear it out? Your home or office may have low vibrational energy, and it could be impacting you and your family. Using the ancient techniques of dowsing, Master Dowser Annette Regalo can raise the vibration of your home or office by identifying and curing stress lines and negative vortexes that may be creating disharmony in your home or office. Annette has over 20 years of dowsing experience and is passionate about creating high vibrational spaces for others to live and work. Contact Annette today at 612-394-3736 or AnnetteRegalo.com.
I got caught with my straw in my mouth. Hey guys, I just got an announcement in and I'm going to announce it right now because I can. And I'm sure May is listening out there someplace. Secret Ireland Tours, May Hernan runs them. And Chris Fleming had a tour as an ambassador for Secret Ireland Tours to go over to Ireland and take a group of people with him. And he's obviously not going to be able to do that by himself. Dave Schrader is jumping on board to make that happen no matter what. So let's make that tour rock. As we know, I've got my tour going in May, and my tour is joining up with Patty Negree for Beltane. As I get more details for Chris's / Dave's tour, I will post that out for you guys so that, and you can find them both on my Facebook, so that anybody that would like to go, so we will be able to make that happen. And I'm going to start posting both of our tours, mine and theirs, on the site to make this rock, make it big, make it glorious, and to bring everybody to Ireland with us. There you go, guys. There you go. So more details to follow, but I want you all to hear it here. Okay. Not that I'm trying to do it first, but I want to start getting these words out. Anything to help Chris. Anything to help Chris. He is. I will tell you what. He is, Lee. He is one of my nearest and dearest, and I love him dearly. I do. So let's figure out what these cards are. They did come to me in a plastic bag. And honestly, as much as I love packaging. We all know I love packaging. But it doesn't really matter the package because the packaging does not make the card itself, does it? So look at it. Still has amazing, amazing artwork. Amazing everything. I do love it. I do love it. This is the back of it. It says love potions. I do love that also. There's a lot of cards in here, guys. I don't know how many cards are in here, but there's a ton of cards in here. So let's look at here. It says that's the Meet the Author. You can read the Meet the Author anytime you want to. I mean, not that he's not an amazing guy, but I want to know something about this deck. So, so the book, it's a book. It really is a book. It starts right out with a table of contents, which I like. It's got chapters. So it's chapter 1. It's got chapter 2. Chapter 3. Holy cow. Chapter 4. And then chapter 5 is the anointments. Chapters are broke down by cards. It looks like there might be 130 cards. It looks like there's a lot of cards here. It does give you, it goes on. It says, the introduction says the chakras in Sanskrit means wheel and refers to energy centers in the physical body. Chakras are spinning multi-dimensional discs of energy. Chakras that stay open are aligned. Chakras correspond to bundles of nerves, major organs, and areas of our energetic holographic bodysuit that affect our emotional and physical well-being. Okay. Which is pretty cool. So we're going to do this. It's a very simple beginning on this book. It's just got a few pages. So it's not like, oh my gosh, let's just look at that. The rest of those pages really are all about the book or the cards themselves. This many pages of cards. This is the whole book. This many pages of cards. There you go. Okay. I do know I looked in the back to look at what the anointment oils were about because I wanted to know what these were about. It does tell about each one. There is an oil that says for grace. There's one for yantra healing. It does say what the meaning is. It says the instructions are be anointed, surrender, allow, and notice. I will tell you what, so far, the only thing I could find that I was like in question of the cards is how to use the oils, because I'm not quite getting it. Do you anoint with, this here, both palms and here, the card itself? Not really sure. That's okay. I'm sure anybody that would want to could look a little bit more into it to see how you use the oils themselves in the anointment of if it's you or the cards or where it is. So let's shake these cards out. Let's see where we're going with them. Let's do our 5-card stud. As we know, within 5-card stud, guys, you pick a number. I'm going to pick 5 cards, place them down. And I'm going to talk about each card, what it means for you throughout the week, what you need to work on, what you need to know, go from there. You get to pick a number, 1 card, 2 cards. You can pick all the cards. I don't really care. This is for you. You can wait until the end when I put it all together and read the cards as one full reading, which is also amazing. Oh, it's making me remember last week's reading. Holy cow, that didn't come to light for me. Hopefully it did for everybody else too. But there you go. There you go. I will tell you, you also have that option if you would like. If you would like, you can have 6 issues and you can number each issue with a number, and each card will talk about each issue. So there's that also. Whatever you want to do, let's rock this. Okay. So card number 1 is be gentle with it. Be gentle with it. I like this card. To me, that card is in it. Let's see. It's card number 17. I'm curious. We're going to look at the book a little bit. I know what the card in my head is saying to me. I feel like I can run with it, but I just want to come up to this. It is, I can't find it. Anyway, it says, be gentle with it. Here are two hands. One hand is putting a red heart in the other hand. When you love, they open their heart and they are vulnerable. So be gentle with it. So yes, when I'm looking at this, you know what? You do have the words which are awesome, but you're also looking at, there's hearts there. There's love. There's a lot of red representation. And then when looking at this, is so often we are so harsh on things. We are just horribly harsh. We're harsh on ourselves. We're harsh on other people. We're harsh on situations. We don't always put a lot of love into things. And I will tell you, this card is telling you, no matter what situation you have got in front of you that is presenting yourself, you're trying to figure out what to do with it, you need to put the love into it. You need to put your heart into it. And that's got to be intentional. That has got to be going, okay, no matter what happens, I'm not going to come with anger. I'm not going to come with frustration. I'm going to come with open-mindedness, open hands, and I'm going to put my heart into this. I'm going to put my love into this, and I'm going to help flow everything. Not everything has got to be hit with a heavy hammer. The only thing that should be hit with a hammer are nails. Everything else in life should literally be hit with softness and love and kindness, because trust me, things grow and go much easier when you take frustration out of the mix. Yes. Huh? Yes, but come back in 2 minutes. I'm going to have you pull a card. Come back in 2 minutes. Next card number 2 is when I think of you, when I'm looking at this card. No. When I think of, sorry, she's asking for sugar before 10 o'clock in the morning. I know I said your fantasies, but no to that one. So the card, when I think of you, this is kind of looking at this factor. It's kind of like, wow, I'm having all these things of thinking of people. You're looking to resolve problems. You're looking to resolve issues, and you're going, I don't know how to do this. I don't know where to turn. I don't know where the answer is. Somebody's going to pop into your head. Somebody's going to pop in here. That is a person that is going to be there to help you through the solution. So many of us don't want to go, oh my gosh, I want to ask for help. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. When you think of these people in your mind, it's time to make that connection and go, hey, how you doing? I really need to speak with you. You know what? I got this proposition. I have this issue. I just need maybe your advice, whatever this might be. But it is taking that card and going, okay, I'm gonna pull somebody else into the mix to help me. I love this card number 3. The way is not the way. Oh my God. I know more people would probably look at that and go, huh? I'm looking at the image on this one. So I'm seeing the way is not the way, but then I'm looking at the image on there. Okay. And it's quite funny because when I see this in my mind, I am literally seeing, I'm seeing a road. Okay. And I feel as if whoever picked card number 3 or the population that did, you're having things, you need to make some decisions. You need to make some decisions. And you're basically sitting at the end of a fork road, and the road either goes right or it goes left. And you're going, I can't decide. I don't know if I want to do it that way or if I want to do it that way. And you can't go whichever way. But what I'm hearing is neither one of them are correct. When you're looking at both paths, neither path is correct. Neither path is correct. You have to make your own way. You have to do this your way. Yes, people are saying you go to the instruction book, you go to the right, it's light, you go to the left, it's a little darker, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm seeing you need to do some off-roading. You need to go up, not even going to get to that fork, going to take her right through the woods, over the hill, and off to grandma's I go. Because it's going to be the shortest, best way for you to also gather what you need for yourself by the time you get to the end of it. So that is that. Make your own way through all this. The next card number 4 is, can you see the beauty? Can you see the beauty in this? Card number 4. When we're looking at this card, it is, you are looking at something and you're going, oh my God, this just sucks. It's frustrating. It's horrible. It's, ugh. And it's taking that situation and flipping it to something else. Okay. So often we get stuck in our past. We get stuck there. We don't know how to come out of it. We literally self-punish for an eternity because we are saying somebody said this was wrong. This is what you do. It's black and white. It is wrong. No, scratch that. Get rid of it. Throw it away. I don't care what the heck you have done in your life. There is nothing in this world that you should still be holding on to today. And I don't care if it's murder. I'm telling you this. Okay. Not saying go out and kill people. That is not what I'm saying, nor am I saying that it's okay to kill people. Okay. Not saying it at all. What I am saying is that look at it in a different constructive way. Why did it happen? Why did you make the choice? Come to that realization. You need to start flipping it to something that says, wait a second, what is other ways of viewing this? It's not going to say, and I'm going to take it, it's not going to say that, when I already spit out word, or so we might as well use that one. It's not saying that the act of it was okay at the end of the day. What it is saying is there is a rhyme and a reason to everything. Learn from it. If you are sitting in the act, forever punishing yourself, you are no good to anybody else, yourself, or anybody around you. It is flipping it around. It is changing the viewpoint, seeing what you did, feeling that, embracing it, and then going forward. You need to see the beauty in situations. We need to, okay? Because life is about beauty. Everything is about beauty. We need to take the time to see that. The last one for number 5 is individual effort. Individual effort. And I'm look at this. Look at the beauty of this card. Yes. Oh my gosh. It's in Egypt. Yes, that man's got a whip. That man is whipping another man to go faster. Let's break this down. Let's break this down. That rock is huge. And it's taken one man, not two, to pull that rock. One man is showing the other man, you can do this. So again, let's change this, the beauty of it. Yeah, we want to look at the harshness of one man not helping the other guy. He's whipping him. But is he? Or is he helping him? Is he helping him? Let's see the beauty in it. One man is literally telling the other guy, you can do this. I know you can. Pull deeper, big deeper. You can do this. One guy can do this. There's nothing you cannot do. So card number 1 was be gentle with it. Card number 2 is when I think of you. Card number 3 is the way is not the way. Card number 4 is can you see the beauty? And card number 5 is individual effort. When I look at these cards and I put them all together, I'm looking at things that, you know what? This week is about you. God, you can't make this stuff up if you think about it. What have I been talking about all morning? Look within your side of yourself. There's going to be some things presented to you or situations that you're looking at going, I can't do this. I can't figure out this. I can't do this. This is saying, yes, you can. Yes, you can without any doubt. You may need to not look at the rule book. You're going to have to go, how is this creative for me? Reach out to a friend, get some suggestions, bring those suggestions back in. Don't follow your friend's advice, but incorporate it into your own advice and find the path for yourself. You alone can make it happen, no matter what it is. So hopefully these cards make sense to you. I do want to, because this is her last day of summer break. She has not done it all summer. Adeline, come here. Adeline. 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 I know she's not far. Adeline. I don't know what that girl's doing. I'm going to take a quick commercial break and I'm going to go grab her and have her do one more card.
Is your space aligned with your dreams? Do you feel inspired when you walk in the door? Carol Hyder can help you create a space that you love, where you thrive, and where you always want to be. Using her 29 years of experience as a feng shui consultant, teacher, author, and trainer, she can help you bring forth the inspired essence of your home or office, making a place where you feel whole and safe. Learn the specific feng shui adjustments that Carol has seen as the most important, such as determining which room in your home should be your favorite, why your stove may be affecting your health, and why your office may be holding you back. Contact Carol at 612-823-5093 or carolhyder.com to discuss the specifics with a personal appointment. By elevating the energy of your space, it becomes sacred and you will be forever changed. Contact Carol at carolhyder.com That's CAROLEHYDER.com.
Hello, everybody. We're back. School Through Spirit here on the Edge Network. This is Miss Addie. You guys haven't seen her all summer. And she used to come in on her days off and pull cards for us, didn't she? So she got this deck. What's the name of the deck? Creature
Teacher.
And what? Show it to him. This is a deck I got her for her birthday, so she could.
My birthday is June 9th.
Yep. So when everybody sees her, she vends with me at different places. And next year she wants to start doing her temporary tattoos, but she also wants to start doing card pulls for people. So we got this deck to start teaching her how to do oracle cards. So she's going to pull a card from this, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this deck is literally oracle kit cards for kids. So if you have children,
you can give these to your kid.
Yeah. So you want to show it to them? It does come with a nice little book here. It's awesome. It was developed by Scott Alexander King. It looks like, I'm looking for the publisher. It's got a little king on there. So I wonder if it's like King's Publishing. I don't know. It's Five Kings Press. I love it. And art imprinted on by Animal Dreaming Publishing. So there you go.
Everybody, I'm going to shuffle these a little more, and then I will draw a card.
You ready? Perfect. Excellent. You can do it too. Okay, get over here, Dawson. So pick one card. What are we going to talk about? You got the one card? Perfect. Oh my God. What is that?
It's a raven.
It's a raven.
My nanny's logo.
And it says, I believe in magic. Can you tell them what I believe in magic means?
I believe in magic means like anything is possible
It is anything is possible. Anything you dream of, you can make it. You just have to allow yourself to have it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You love that?
And my brother is coming in to draw a card from this deck, so I'm going to shuffle the deck.
You're going to shuffle the deck, guys. Last day of summer for us. So this is what we're doing the last day of summer. Suffer.
Nanny, what are these?
We're leaving those alone.
Day.
Okay, grab
we have
one card.
one more week until school starts.
No, Sissy's shuffling.
It's September 3rd.
Okay, pick one card, Dawson.
No, not pick a card.
Pick a card so we can end this show. Pick one card. Let him pick whatever he wants.
I need to hold that.
Okay, let him hold it. I help him. Pick one card. He can show the bottom if he wants. Okay, you got your card? Okay, just one of them. Pick one. Which card do you... Okay, Dawson did 3 apparently. So we have got I Am Responsible, which is the mountain lion.
Which is one of our logos for our school.
It is. It's the dove that says I am loved.
Mm-hmm.
And the parrot that says I am a voice.
I'm a voice.
You're a voice. You are a voice, aren't you? So
sure.
Is that your card? Is the I am voice?
Yes.
So that card says that you need to speak up, huh? You need to say what you think and what you feel, huh?
And what is
Here
that?
are the 4 cards that we drew today.
Perfect. Well, there you go, guys, from the mouth of babes. We can't make this stuff up, can we? We cannot make this stuff up. I love it. I love it. I love it.
love it.
Exactly. Guys, we will see you I will see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. here on the Edge Network. Everything is going to go live.
Peace.
And peace. Everything's going to go live right on the same pages that I've always put them on. So find us tomorrow night. Lee, I will tag you that too, so it helps you find it until we get it ingrained in the memory of your computer. And
peace.
Everybody else, I will see you next Monday morning here on the Edge Network, School Through Spirit. You know, I can just say
I will be back tomorrow night.
Okay. Love everybody. Bye-bye.
There are psychic mediums, but there is nothing like DeEtte. Let's face it, we all struggle time and again. But if you seek the clarity you deserve, then you need to seek DeEtte. As a master teacher, DeEtte studied under international psychic medium Lisa Williams. Together, they not only helped DeEtte better tap into spirit, but also build a long-lasting relationship. So many psychics tell us what we want to hear, and that just won't cut it with DeEtte. She tells you what you need to hear. No sugarcoating here. To book a reading with DeEtte is simple. Just visit her website, DeEtte.us. That's DeEtte.us. And follow the Yellow Brick Road to connect with DeEtte. Don't just sit there and ponder those questions. Ask them and let DeEtte guide you every step of the way. You need insight now, and DeEtte can help. Just visit DeEtte.us. That's DeEtte.us.